This is He Knows Everything, bringing you that heat and fire. We keeping a foot on the what? On the Neeks. We keeping a foot on the what? On the Neeks. Let's talk about it, man. Part 1 of why Errol Spence is going to beat up Yordenis Ugas. Listen. This is a part 1 of a 75-part series. Let me explain something to you guys. Yordenis Ugas, I done told you guys, I'm so impressed with Yordenis Ugas. I really don't have nothing negative to say. This is going to be the first time that He Knows Everything don't really denigrate a Errol Spence opponent. This is actually the hardest fight that Errol Spence is going to fight from a boxing standpoint. Let me break it down. Why? There's 3 reasons for that. Yordenis Ugas had AARP retirement Pac-Man style, spoon-fed. Now, Errol Spence would have killed him. It would have been more devastating because you would have been dealing with a tactical aggression artist. You would have been dealing with a technical punch and placement artist. You would have been dealing with a body snatching work, the levying onslaught of the punishment style artist. So Manny Pacquiao AARP retirement Pac-Man style was going to get bull fucking dozed. He was going to get steam fucking rolled. He was going to get plowed fucking through and through. Let me say it again. He was going to get bull fucking dozed. He was going to get steam fucking rolled, and he was going to get plowed through and through. He's going to get plowed fucking through. But Errol Spence had the torn retina. And we got to call a spade here. We got to keep it a buck. We got to keep it 1,000. We got to keep it real. But Yordenis Ugas, the fact that Manny Pacquiao was, you can look at his face. The motherfucker was spoon fed. I go back and watch that shit and say, damn, the brilliance of Yordenis Ugas. Salute to you, Yordenis Ugas. So this is going to be a hellified fight. Errol Spence understood it. That's why he got rid of child's play. Whoosh. Man. Woo. There's a scripture in the Bible that says, when I grew up, I acted as a man. I unctioned myself as a man. I operated as a man. And I affiliate myself as a man. And when I became a man, I put away childish fucking things. Because what people got to understand is Errol Spence understands the level of opposition he's facing. That's why he got rid of that flamboyant $2 rent-a-hole blue fucking gray. And a prediction king strikes again. And a prediction king strikes again. See, He Knows Everything reveals to you guys. Sun Tzu, 48 laws of power. I be telling you motherfuckers, read them shits. So that you can start getting even a glimpse. You won't understand the full variation. You won't have the full interpretation because you have to have the mind of a He Knows Everything. But guess what? You'll start to understand the beginning of understanding wisdom and knowledge like a He Knows Everything when you go through those books. Because those books explain a lot. They talk about life principles. In the 48 laws of power, life principles. It talks about it's the human psychology of the mind, man. The Sun Tzu, aka Art of War, strategy, tactician ability. So when it's all said and done, Errol Spence had to put away childish fucking things. Blu-ray was childish things because he became a man. So fight to be fit was where it was at. That showcases another level of professionalism because you understand the level of opposition you're facing. Yordenis Ugas ain't nothing to play with. When you got Manny Pacquiao, had to be fed by Jinky. Let me say it again. Had to be fed by Jinky. It's a things that make you say, It's a things that make you say, You know, when I go into series mode, the full wordplay, the full animation, and the full aspect of breaking shit down has to come to the highest form of keeping the foot on the what? Neeks. And keeping the foot on the what? Neeks. Listen, man. Yordenis Ugas is a Cuban background amateur pedigree fighter that has skills to pay the fucking bills. So Errol Spence needs to simplify this shit. Beat his ass up. When you're dealing with a skillful boxer, you gotta beat the skills out of them. Woo! I'm dropping gems and jewels, man. Get the notepads out and get to the damn scribbling. And like a turkey, gobble that shit up. When you're dealing with a skillful fighter, you gotta just beat the fighter up. You got to beat the skills out of them. That's what Errol the True Spence is doing right now. That's why he's back on his super shredder shit, but to another level. That's why he's back on his Terminator shit, but to another level. That's why he's on his Achilles shit to the next fucking level. There's levels to this shit. There's gears. There's so many ways to skin the cat when it comes to strength and conditioning coach, when it comes to personal fucking training. You just have to have a serious motherfucker. And he has a serious team because guess what? They were able to provide with this flamboyant $2 rent-a-hole Blu-ray was never able to provide. You want to know what the fuck that is? That's both strength and conditioning and nutritionist at the same time. So Errol the True Spence's body is going to be on point from a dietary standpoint. Because if you know anything about health and fitness, there's 3 categories. You got to be sleeping your ass off so that you can recuperate, you can rejuvenate, you can revitalize yourself. And then at the same time, you got to train like a motherfucker. You got to train like you broke every single time. But at the same time, you also have to train effectively, strategically, and tactfully. And this is what he's going to have to do to beat Yordenis Ugas. Because he's fighting a guy that is coming off of the biggest win of his boxing career and arguably the biggest win in a long time in the welterweight division in Yordenis Ugas. So we're going to put respect on Yordenis Ugas' name. Yes. This is a different series. It's not like the other series because Yordenis Ugas deserves all the respect in the world. If Errol the True Spence does not give Yordenis Ugas the full respect, Errol the True Spence can potentially get upset, dog. This is how difficult this fight is. I done told you guys, Yordenis Ugas is the equivalent of 2 welterweight fights in one. Errol the True Spence is smart. He understands that. That's why they call him the truth. Because there's no lies in his damn fist. Him fighting Yordenis Ugas is the equivalent of making up for 2 fights since he last fought Danny Garcia. And that fight right there, not only does it get him back in really stupid level Errol the True Spence ready mode, but it makes him completely wash Terrence Bud Crawford very fucking easy. Because when he fights Terrence Bud Crawford, he would have already went through the welterweight finals. You know how in the NBA you have the NBA finals? Spence versus Ugas is the NBA finals. Spence versus Crawford is the Western Conference Finals. So he would have to be doing a regression, fighting the Chihuahua walking behind the damn fence. When it's all said and done, Errol the True Spence is here to tactically aggress, technically punch and body snatching work, the levying onslaught of the punishment style, all of these fighters. But I'm going to tell you something right now. Line their ass up. Line them up. Man down strap season. Errol the True Spence is the Megalodon shark. The Megalodon shark has no predators. It is the fucking predator. And he's showcasing to you guys what he's always showcased to you guys from day one. This is why he knows everything fucks with Errol the True Spence. Because he's always willing to take the hardest road. Greatness requires sacrifice, but greatness personification can only be hindered. The motherfucker can't be stopped. It requires the hardest road. And if you talking about being great, then you're going to have to engineer the hardest road ever when it comes to the sport of boxing. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat truth teller fashion. I keeps the foot on the what? On the eeks. I keeps the foot on the what? On the eeks. The biggest mistake Errol the True Spence would make, which I know he wouldn't fucking make, was to ever think for 1 second to doubt Yordenis Ugas' ability. This is the type of opponent you have to respect through and through. Because I done told you motherfuckers, this is the undisputed fight. That's why Yordenis Ugas said indisputed. See, a lot of motherfuckers didn't catch that shit. But he knows everything is a 3-dimensional thinker. Basically, what he's telling you, it's the prelude to what actually is the causation and the finality and the totality of what this fight really, really fucking is in its truest and its most properest levels, which is an actual undisputed fight. But he says indisputed because it's not the actual undisputed fight. Woo! That's for the real G's, the super real G's, and the ultimate real G's out here in these boxing streets. If you're a Rudy fucking Poo and a plum brain, a classic fucking Dota and a troglodyte, an ultra fanboy with the ultra fanboy rhetoric, you're not gonna get this shit, and I don't have time to explain it. I keeps the foot on the whoop on the X. I keeps the foot on the whoop on the X. This is HeKnowsEverything. Checking out.